Good morning, good evening. Is the Louis Lange, and this is the first video of 2024. Yes, the first video of 2024, and I'm back in a new setting, a new surrounding, and yes, I've moved. So congratulate me. Feel free to, if you want to, in the comments. Feel free to. You're more than welcome to. But I'm back with a new video, and this is surrounding, as we all know, the Cody Rhodes saga, the Cody Rhodes segment, the Cody Rhodes story that has been happening. Look at what Dwayne Johnson has done with his big fat ego, as JD from NY206 would say. Look at that ego, look at that ego go. It is running rampant around in the IWC, and we are feeling it. We are feeling it, guys. Yeah. Look, Cody Rhodes should have his WrestleMania main event story come into fruition and to play out as it should do for great storytelling, for great storytelling. And as Fightful selectors rightly pointed out, as you can see here, which in that direction, as you can see that as of a week before the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes was actually told that he'll be working with Roman Reigns and was promised this. And the other thing was to plan, or the other plan was for CM Punk to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. But since then, we do know what has happened. We do know that obviously CM Punk picked up his injury and requires surgery, which is a legitimate injury that occurred during the match. That being said, since the Vince McMahon scandal come about, we have had confirmation that Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock, is taking up the position that Vince was in on the board within TKO. Since then, Rock has insisted, or Dwayne Johnson has insisted, that he fights Roman Reigns. And that has stirred a big, massive pot with the fan base. And obviously, it was highlighted in the segment on Friday Night SmackDown where Cody Rhodes done a complete U-turn on what was actually, you know, promised to him. And that is because Dwayne's big fat ego got in the way and went, hold on a minute, I'm going to take this main event from you. He ain't been in the industry for quite a while now, and he just wants to go and take away the biggest storyline to happen in the company's history for a long time. And the fan base are not liking it. You know, I heard JD from NYC 206, as well as Andrew Baydala. Yeah, as well as Andrew Baydala states that state from their podcast that, you know, with 80,000 people there in attendance, because it is an open air stadium, we will not be able to hear the crowd as we saw with this, or the last PLE of the Royal Rumble. But I beg to differ that, because I believe, you know, if the fan base is that solid and wants for that to happen and wants Cody in the main event, they will make it be known. They will make it be known. And I don't see how you can justify that it wouldn't happen unless the WWE decide to pump crowd noise into to mask that from happening, which I wouldn't be surprised about. They do this countless times, and we're all fully aware of what they do with their methodologies and their tricks of the trade to obviously push across their I suppose to push across their agenda. And so yeah, it's just basically that coming into fruition. I mean, it's really a big flop by WWE, because the story now doesn't make sense. It's all over the place. It's all mishmash. We're looking potentially at Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match. That's what we're looking at with Roman Reigns versus Dwayne Johnson. But that'll all be clarified on this coming Thursday's press conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming from the 8th of February. And I will be giving some updates on that. But that is where we'll all come to see, because that is the plan, was for Dwayne's ego to take overboard. And, you know, but because of the pushback, and we've seen it, we know with the most disliked video, last time checked, 600K, probably even 700K dislikes now. If you've got the extension on your web browser, you can see the dislikes. So, and it's a big blowback to the WWE, to TKO, and we have to see how they maneuver this going forward. But I mean, Cody might be kicking himself. Cody said, "Look, I want to come back to the WWE to, be treated a bit better so they can push me in the direction because they done nothing when he was Stardust, absolutely nothing at all, and he made himself up, he built himself up within the indie scene, went to AEW, had obviously disagreements there for his own personal reasons, left there, went to WWE, and he's just getting shit on. You might as well just shit on his tour bus. Triple H, Dwayne is probably just squatting over his tour bus right now, just having a big old shit. Because I tell you now, that's exactly what they've done. He's a big, and that is exactly what they have done to him. And I bet you he's thinking, oh, I should have stayed there. And I think that's the reason why, a lot of the talent that was in WWE are now shifting over to AEW.